Yo, fellas, TW Yoshi, Hawkins on. What is going on? First few in here. Josh G Stacks, Mohican, Jacob, Timeless Pete, Marco, Wicked Ball coming in on both sites. Let's go. Soul Reed, what's up? What's up? Welcome in, everybody. Here to witness the slapping of undead and demons, says G Stacks. Ooh. So I did try a few things. I was kind of messing around off stream a little bit. Thought I'd try a few things that I didn't try just to see how they went. I tried because Stormlash and Schaefer both have this static on striking. They worked okay. They did work okay as well. Even the static, there were instances like if the packs were large enough and they piled around you enough, it actually did work almost a little better with all that static. But probably not fully there. Reapers is probably the next best. The things that I have access to here. It was probably Grief's probably the best with the Grief, and then you can have the Phoenix on the other hand, which is crazy expensive. When Reapers is like almost as good, pretty much almost as good. But I think this is a little bit better, and since I have it, we'll use it. So yeah. Midweek Solenu Hump Day. I was thinking, I don't know, not the best terror zone. I don't know. Maybe we'll come out here just for funsies for a minute. Mustang, welcome in. Just beat Andy for the first time, says Josh. Congratulations. This area, you know what? With how weak these monsters kind of are, I could probably. I just set this to players 3, and I'm one-shotting everything. Let's go. Oopsie. Why don't I try it on players 8, and they'll switch in a second here. These are just players 3 still. I'll probably know when they switch. These guys are more tough. Oof. As soon as I say that, I get to a harder pack, huh? A P8 level 95 Moonlord. The Skellies are super weak. Ooh, I just one-shotted that guy. Love the Druid runs. Nice. Glad you like it. Thought it'd be a little bit different. A lot of people have a little soft spot for melee characters, also for the Druid as well, so thought it might go over okay. Wow. Yeah, even here, players 8, it's for a melee character I'm talking, by the way. For a melee character, it's okay. These guys are going to be the annoying ones though on P8. 7 eternities later. Not in any danger or anything, but just time-consuming, right? So I don't have a ton of crushing blow, because most monsters aren't very strong. And then those monsters, those guys are strong. Like, amount of life, I mean, so... When short video on Dracula app. I'm not sure what you're trying to say there, Justin. Sin City, welcome in. Yo. Mark City managed to get his online summon necro up to 72. Slow going. I feel like summon necro, I mean, I guess if you're in a game, if you're going in game solo, it's going to be pretty slow leveling, but I mean, summon necro with corpse explosion, I feel like you can kind of get that rolling. I don't know. Boy, these guys are... You don't want to come across these Moonlords on players 8. They're not even worth fighting. Holy moly. I wonder, I can't remember what other monster types you can get down here. I feel like you can get succubi down here. But I feel like I would, even though they're dangerous, I feel like I'd almost rather have them. Those Moonlords would just have too much health. I don't know if I'm going to keep running this area right here, but I just thought that I would try her out. Yeah, I've never heard of that, Justin, so I'm probably never going to use it. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it does. Mama Phil, what's going on, Mom? What's going up? What's going on? That is my literal mom, by the way, everybody. Not somebody just making a name that's... It's actual mama. Actually Phil's mama. Endless Red Wings fan, nice. I will say this: I am a Red Wings fan, but I'm, for full transparency, haven't watched in a long time. And yeah, what G-Stack said there, generally don't allow links because people will start like trying to promote their websites and stuff in my chat, like trying to stealth promote their websites. Not that I... Oh yeah, these guys are immune to physical, but I have a Sunder Charm on. Not really a ghost farmer, generally. Okay, well, that could be the downfall of this area, huh? You get Doom Lords, you get Ghosts. Usually Ghosts, good thing, right? Ah. Skeletons you don't leech from. Where's some... oh no, there's only skeletons everywhere. Alright, not gonna do that area. Crypto version of TikTok, yeah. I would say don't put that kind of stuff into chat. Let's hop River Flames. Why is the like button missing? Can't be missing. We'll just do, I just wanted to test that out because I always forget what immunities are where and stuff like that. Shout out Sin City if I didn't shout you out yet. G-Stacks. Oh, let's go. Solid S tier comment. Yeah, we'll grab that one. S tier. Oh, Jordan, I gotcha. He said it looks like the like button must be missing on everyone's screens because it looks like nobody clicked it. Make sure you fellas hit that like button today. And really every day, right? Also, we'll get started off here too. Got a shout out, mega thanks to the sponsor of the streams here for the next, or for the foreseeable future, to be honest, PC Bros. So if you guys are in the market for like a pre-built PC, check the link in the description or exclamation sponsor. Take a link to their site, check out what they got, what they're offering. Use code SWEETPHIL, capital S Sweet, capital P Phil, to get a discount on that computer. Also, full transparency, once again, I do get a small commission for that, so it is a way to support the stream as well.
I can't carry anymore.
This guy can't carry anymore, unfortunately. Chubby, welcome in. Uh-oh, what am I doing here? Oh, got the wrong weapon out. That's why. Skill issues galore. Smolps, what's going on? Is this still on players? Did I turn this down to players 3 or leave it on players 8? We did it on players 8. We'll do this whole run on players 8. Why not? I think I'm gonna do chaos on players 3, but we'll leave. Since we are on 8 right now, let's leave it. Smolps, I was offended, by the way. I seen you did a poll for best Enigma base, and you didn't have Wormhide anywhere on there. Nowhere. What's the deal? What weapon are you using? I actually have a Grief on right now. So generally, like the video I did about it, and it works way better. Way better. It works a little bit better, I feel. Breath of the Dying with the kind of a lot of increased attack speed. Did an Archon staff. It worked real. Like I think it worked noticeably better than this, but I think for what I have, this is like the second best. The thing is, too, is this is such a bad Grief. 357. I wish if that was closer to 400. That's like a significant difference in damage. Because I have Grief and a Phoenix shield on. So you don't block in werewolf form, but Phoenix has like 400% enhanced damage on it, and it has the redemption aura to like keep you alive. Like just another way to keep like heal you. So also has fire absorb on it, so there's that too. Oh, I seen ethereal and I got excited for a second, but then it was just 14 res. I tested out a lot of other, I tested out almost every other possible option. So roll another grief. That did cross my mind as well. The only issue with that is on offline single player here. If I rolled another grief and it was the same or worse than this one, I would be real annoyed. Actually, you know what? Maybe I have another grief. Let me double check after this run. Let me look at my Barb and Pally to see. I thought I had 2 griefs on single player. So let me double check that actually. I probably have like a 387 grief just chilling somewhere else with like 37 or 38 increased attack speed. And I just like forgot about it. Fury, Ribcracker. Ribcracker still works good for all the reasons it did before. I was doing a lot of reading because I was started second guessing myself because so many people kept saying the same thing. So in the 2.4 patch, they changed how the increased attack speed, oh boy, is calculated. And I think they actually changed it. So you can get increased attack speed on offhand, on off weapon sources for the Fury Druid. I need that thing back. It still works really good. So like maybe if you got like a, yeah, with how cheap it is, it's not, yeah, I don't think it's best in slot anymore. It kind of was before, but still for how cheap it is, it's still like, it's comparable. With the setup that I have, if you swap on, take off this grief and the Phoenix and throw on Ribcracker, it's remarkably close to this. And this is Vex, Jaw low, and a grief with a low. Like, and I would say this is just marginally slightly better than that, than a Ribcracker. So yeah. Let me go down and get this. Ethereal Tomb Reaver best in slot. Ethereal Tomb Reaver, Zotted, and probably Zotted and double shield. Eh? I have heard that one. I'm not 100% sure. I've heard a lot of like Breath of the Dying Archon staffs are kind of like go-to, but I definitely know what I used for that. The Breath of the Dying Archon staff was amazing. But ethereal 3-socketed Tomb Reavers are like insanely hard to get right. You're more likely to get a Zod rune. So, where am I at here? Oh, there we go. I got the right weapon out here. Soul said he made his Enigma in Mage Plate, but in Enigma, but wait, made your Enigma in Mage Plate, but I think I like how the dust looks. Gotcha. Yeah, in general, you're going to be fine no matter what base you choose. That was just kind of a joke I was making because I made mine a Wormhide just to be a goofball. These guys are actually kind of stacked on life. This is a spot where like the Stormlash would probably help out. I was talking about that earlier, how you could throw Stormlash on and it statics the whole group over and over. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, for running this, I would definitely feel more comfortable doing this Players 3 difficulty for sure. But Ethereal Breath of Dying Thundermaw, there you go. Oh, Rocks up here mentioned would I prefer. I haven't tested it out with specifically a Breath of Dying Thundermaw, so I only tried it when I did the Breath of Dying. I did it with the Archon staff, and I didn't try it in all the like every type of base you could have. So Death Decapitator Zog, yeah, I have heard that that's really good too. I don't know necessarily like which one is technically a couple of percents better than the other one, you know what I mean? So that one is a popular one mentioned though. So tips for starting a YouTube channel, Bean. The only thing for starting a YouTube channel is I would say make a YouTube channel and don't expect to really make any money on it. Or if you do expect to make money on it, don't expect to make any money for a very long time. Like years. Not a lot of people make like 5 YouTube videos and they blow up. So you're just going to be making videos, getting 12 views. Maybe you'll get one that blows up and gets like 1,000 views, and then you'll make, you know, 75 views, 15 views, 110 views, 80 views. Then you'll get one that'll get like 1,000 views, you know. So that's how it's going to go for a long time, unless you're like, unless you already have video editing background and video making background and all that kind of stuff. So says the YouTube millionaire. Yeah, right. Well, see, G-Stacks, I didn't make a YouTube channel. I didn't make videos expecting to make money off it. I expected to make a YouTube channel and make money off it, but I thought it'd be like, oh, what if my videos start getting views and I make an extra 50 or 100 bucks a month? Like, that would be cool. Like my video editing channel I have, right? So my video editing channel, I make between like $70 to like $90 a month, just like getting views on videos that I've made over the years. That's what I expected from this channel. So yeah. Zoc said he wonders if a perfect ethereal Tomb Reaver has even ever been found. I've heard people say that before. It's hard to say, yeah, because there's so many different things that roll on it. I would have to say that probably, but who knows? Like, someone could have found it and just like not even known what it was and just like, oh, that's cool, I'll stick it on a mule, you know? Oh yeah, I was gonna double check for what you call it. I was gonna check for what you call it. Another grief. I think I got a better one around. Gold Magic Find says like number 40. Appreciate you. Yeah, do make sure, fellas, you hit that like button. If you didn't. Duffy over on Twitch saying a bot probably seen it and just didn't pick it up. Yeah, I don't know if that's something a bot would pick up or not. I don't know. I don't know how people program bots or whatever, so. I thought I had another grief. Maybe. So I never made a second grief on single player. Oh yeah, let me double check if something's going on here. Okay. We good. I just want to double check. Let's see, what other character could I look on that might have a grief on it? I mean, it couldn't not. Zon, definitely not. Necromancer, no. No. Do I even have any? No, I don't either. I'm gonna check these rune word ones real quick. And music sounds like it's created by AI. Nope, it's not created by AI. No grief here. Make last. I don't think I even have enough. I'm fairly positive I don't even have enough jaw runes right now to make last wish. So yeah, no other grief. I should probably make another grief, huh? Gotta have at least 2 griefs, right? Admit what's going on. I got 2 more low runes left. I mean, how many more rune words that need low runes are there even? Like, I obviously have grief and fortitude already. Let me look here. What runes? Actually, let me pull this over here. We can look at it together. I hate when I'm just staring at the screen and go web browser. Bing. Over here. So we'll check low, and it'll turn green where the ones that have lows in them. So we got fortitude, grief, dragon. Okay. Body armor and shields. So if I want to do the dragon and ever, I need 2 low runes to do that, right? Doom. Brand. Oh, but when I want to make brand though? Yeah, see, amp damage when struck. I need that for sure. Destruction. Yeah. Okay. Ice. I haven't made any of these. Oh my gosh. I didn't realize. I already have Phoenix. I didn't realize there were so many rune words that had a low in it. Hodge. I just made a pride, so I made a pride already. Wow, there's a lot of them, fellas. Ice is crazy on a strafe. I had heard ice is one that I've heard people like talk about or whatever, so let's see. Frost Nova on striking. Heli Stomp, large packs, and then just like strafe and just Frost Nova everything. Blast, blast, blast. Alright. Alright. Why low is so popular? Yeah, I mean, I guess I realized kind of, sort of, but see, I only have one jaw rune at the oh no, I have one right here hiding on me. Like this. Did I mess up anything else? Stick a rune somewhere where I lost track of it? Okay, so I have 2 jaws at the moment. I'm gonna cube up all this stuff, and I'll probably get to some jaws or something here. I might stop. Wow. I might cube some of this stuff up to see how high I get eventually, and then maybe I'll stop a few of these at low. I don't know how high this will go though, like these lems and mauls. It's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna have to think about that one on the fly. So everybody, whoever's paying attention right now in either chat, should I make a second Phoenix right now? Or make a second Grief, I mean. I only have 2 low runes. Should I make a second Grief and hope it rolls better? Or should I save the lows to make something else later? I only have 2 of them. So just put in the chat, like, make Grief, or just say Grief right now, or wait. Grief, or wait. In chat right now, whoever's paying attention. Marcella Diaz, yo. Make Grief, wait, we got a couple, wait. Not for this build, Grief. How's your current Grief? It's a 357, Sog. Oh, I didn't say that. It's a 34, 357 Grief. Wow, okay, almost nobody says to make Grief, so. Now everyone's coming in saying, they were like, oh no, everyone's saying to make Grief. You know what, too? I don't even know if I have. I gotta have a 5-socket, so save it for doing make a better Grief. Some people said make a better Grief. I guess we'll settle it by looking and seeing if do I have a 5-socket? Oh yeah, I do. Ooh, superior with 3 attack rating. Ooh. I could do a Grief and a Zerker, huh? Doing pretty good. Doing pretty good, Diaz. Grief now. Well, geez, I need to do an official poll because everybody is now all of a sudden everyone's saying to make the Grief, and at first everyone said don't. So the thing is too is you kind of want 2 Griefs for a frenzy too, right? So ask the printer. There you go. And like some other people said, I have so many ohms and stuff like that, so a low Grief is still very good. It is true. It is true. But I feel like if I did get a higher one, the thing is too is there's no guarantee. Like if it was a guarantee, like take that low rune and I'll get 50 extra flat damage like that, it would be like heck yeah. But I could get a worse one. All right, we'll stick with it. I'm wasting too much time here. Last Wish Grief combo. Yeah, Last Wish is not in the cards for any time soon, so it's almost not even worth thinking about, really, so. Yeah, we'll just leave some players 3 so we can march through faster. The no drop chance is good enough, I think, for this. So Zog says, "Yeah, I'll know if it's a good idea to make a new Grief after I make a new Grief and try it." True story, huh? Smolp says, I'll find more low runes. Yeah, I mean, I will eventually. I really probably... Low runes are probably one of the least, like, found rune for me. Like, well, not Zod, besides Jod's. Like, I bet you I found the same amount of chams as I have low runes, I think. Well, I've used 3 low runes and I have 2 left, so that means I've found 5. 1, 2, 3. Where else would I have used a low? Oh, so I found 6 low runes in the last 2 years, or 3 years on this single player. So I guess I haven't found the same number of chams, because I think I found 4 chams and 6 low runes. So I've found the same number of chams as, or jaws as low runes. So luck of the draw, I guess, huh? Let's see. So Saffron, so fight me. Are you saying Last Wish is the best sword in the game? I wasn't sure if you were talking about Grief or Last Wish. Probably Last Wish, though, because you said fight me, which means it might be controversial. So Turbo said he's got 6 or 7 lows online, but only 1 cham ever found. Gotcha. Huh. Yeah, just luck of the draw, I guess. I've always, not that I find tons of cham runes, but like, considering it's the 2nd rarest rune, and like I've only found 1 Zod ever, I've probably found, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I've probably found 10 or 12 cham runes, but only 1 Zod ever. On the fence about Grief, do a poll. Yeah, I kind of did a impromptu one. I was kind of on the fence, but I just sort of decided against it there, just because I didn't realize there was so many different rune words they use low, to be honest. Jeez, bear just got wrecked. Hurt my bear? How could you? I didn't realize there was so many. The decision would probably be easier too if I had already cubed up all those runes, because I would know exactly like what I had over there pretty much. So I may end up, I think from those runes on the other page, I think I'm going to cube everything to low, probably to low and jaw, to be honest. Burr is kind of using a lot too, but see, I only have 1 burr, huh? But I have a ton of Sur runes. Maybe I'll take, I'm not sure. I'm re-second guessing myself. Yeah, I did just find a rail, so that's got me closer to another low, so technically. Good point. Small said, yeah, use Ethereal Death. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, that's definitely one that's super popular. People mention all the time. It's probably great. You know, and I'm not going to say I haven't tested it. I haven't tried it. So, and I haven't seen the math equation or whatever, but it could be the best in slot. I just haven't tried it. I don't have one. So, haven't got around to it. Superior PB. Was there a socketed, was there one laying around that I missed? Oopsie. Very well could have just overlooked it. Yeah, I tried a death Death Berserker Axe with so I was using this Death Berserker Axe with Phoenix on the other hand for an extra 359 ED. So those two comboed together, but these two together weren't better than Grief, because there's no what I found is, even though all the good stuff that's on here, the extra increased attack speed on Grief was so much better than everything else on Death. Everything on Death combined, just the flat damage and swinging faster seemed so much better. Obviously this has Deadly Strike too. It's got 174 damage to demons, which a lot of stuff is demons. Ignore target defense so you never ever miss on the regular monsters. So I did try those out. So yeah. No, Duffy. They changed that in 2.4. This increased attack speed here and here, all of it applies. They changed all that. They changed that in the 2.4 patch. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with Smolps. He says increased attack speed feels the best on Fury. Like, that seems like the most important. I do feel like, yeah, it's like up there. Gotta have it. There were some that was oddly. I guess some of the base. What I'm trying to say is some of the base's attack speed is different than what I had thought that they were. I guess is what I was trying to say. Because there's only the 20 increased attack speed on Reaper's Toll. Oh, well, I put a shale in it, I guess. So there, but that one seemed like it attacked. Just that little attack speed there seemed like a huge boost. So when's the next GeoGuessr stream? Yeah, I don't know. I haven't really been playing it a lot lately. I did mention it. I got to a point where it's so hard to learn new information because I already know like so much that the next step, like the next tier of information to get better at the game is so hard to learn, you know? I don't know. So Fun Guy, I actually just looked that up to make sure that this morning again. I thought I knew how that worked, but I looked it up again this morning just to make sure. The enhanced damage on the Phoenix does apply to the flat damage from the Grief. It's not just the base damage from the weapon. So plus the if I did have Fortitude on, the enhanced damage from Fortitude would apply to it as well. The only thing is that if I wear the Fortitude to get that extra damage, like I walk so slow without the 45 increased run walk on Enigma, that is super annoying. Also losing 100 magic find, 70 strength, you know, there's like so many other little like stuff like that. The biggest problem with Grief is you don't get to see the numbers go up. True story. True story. Rasticon. No, so this is just Players 3. I did the first few runs on Players 8, but it just is a little bit on the slow side. You know what? I'm gonna hang on to that, and I'm gonna try that for like half a run after this, just to try and see how that works for a budget. I've always liked that item, and it's never good for anything. I want to try it. Soul Reed said he heard Astrian's good on a smiter. So yeah, Astrian's, because Astrian's actually has, I don't remember the range, but it's something like, don't quote me, something like, it rolls like 30 to 80 flat damage, which is the same type of damage as on Grief. So it kind of can be considered like a budget Grief, if I'm remembering the correct thing, which I think I am. Yeah, because I was thinking this after I seen it. I mean, it's only 2 to 400. It's not huge, but it's got damage to demons with the increased attack speed. Does have fire absorb. It's godly, right? Rock City rocks the Act 1 Faith. Yeah, that's a common one that people bring up too. But yeah, just, and it's not like a huge, I didn't test that one out either. It was just, I never like, the Act 1 mercenaries, they just seem to die like all the time. Which the Act 2 mercenary dies sometimes too, I suppose, but not also, and I don't know which one actually comes out with more damage, but you can have 2 auras like this. Like I have, right now I have Might giving me more damage, and I have a pride over here that gives me concentration aura. So I think that would be more damage, but I didn't math it out and test it. I just was like, oh, 2 aura better than 1, right? So, right? The one cool thing about Fury Druid 2, when you're in werewolf form, your hit recovery is like just stupid fast. Just stupid fast. Fanat giving you speed. Yeah. Oh, there they are. 220 Java gloves. There they are. Oh. Next time. True Degree said he wonders why the actual animation for the attack is a slap. Well, it's like a claw. He like claws across. I mean, I don't know. Guess it's not perfect, huh? Oh, I just wanted to try this for a second. It's gonna be God tier. Let's see. Senator said he's thinking he might want to do a druid now watching this. Been playing necromancer. Yeah, this right here, what I'm using, I will just warn you, is super expensive relative to how good it is, so do take that into consideration. Oh, this base is really slow. Way slower than I thought. I mean, it's working. I'm just gonna take out this pack right here. Whoop. And maybe this next one. I know all my stuff died too. Skill issue. I just want to see. So is this just players 3, huh? Yeah, some of the budget rune words and stuff like that. Let's see. What was this equivalent to? I'm trying to think what I would say that this is equivalent to. Yeah, probably all this stuff was faster than that, to be honest. I did try some stuff that was like that, but I can't remember. Like maybe Unbending Will or something.
Good morning.
Suicidal. So, yeah, Andariel is before you could get her quest drops by quest bugging her. I don't know how long ago back you're talking about, so, but now she's actually quest bugged all the time. I don't know if why they did it this way, why they decided to do what they did, but instead of like removing the quest bug from people being able to quest bug her, they just made her quest bugged all of the time. So oopsie. Oh no, boots by the entrance. Ooh. Now I gotta decide if I should go back for some probably Garbo boots. Yeah. I've come too far. Yeah, good. I hate when you get that cold aura or whatever it is, that slows you down a ton and there's nothing you can do about it. Real annoying. Is it worth making a last wish for your dreams, Zealer? I've never done that build before, so I can't help you out with that, unfortunately. Oh, Grimal, you know we're checking that one. Fellas! Oh. Next time. Now the Grand Charm down here. It is kind of annoying having to drop out of Werewolf. I wish you could just... If you could just teleport in battle order in werewolf form, that'd be so sick. Just so sick. Electro, welcome in. You play offline, Phil. Yeah, this is offline. This is offline, yep. Nice. Hawkins on. Found a Shaco. The spell is broken. Stone skin. Gross. We'll take him out. It'll take like a minute, but immune to fire too, so the firestorms don't even help me out. Have you tested Doom? No. Saffron said the boots I missed. Guaranteed tri-reses with 25 magic bind. Oh, okay. Little drop here. We want this to roll perfect. And by that, I mean it can go up to 70, but we want it to have the perfect amount of resistance. 69. Boom! Ah, 54. Rough. Rough roll. Senator says how you get so rich without trading. Play for a super long time and then play a lot. Pretty much. I've been on and off playing this single player like account for like 3 years. So, and you know, I stream like, well, 12 to 20 hours a week depending on how my life looks at the time. So I mean, to be honest, this build is kind of neat. It's just kind of cool, actually, like clawing all these monsters to death, even though it's no Nova Sorceress. Druids don't cheat. There you go. Danger, the sweetest man on Twitch. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Ogriax. Gotta check it. Cruel Ogriax of Evisceration. Oh, next time. Boy, you know what? I think I drank too much coffee today. Off meta is all the rage now. This is a true story, you know? Like, hipster builds are like the mainstream now, right? So Matthew, and yeah, anyone else kind of wondering this, there's kind of a channel joke because I say ogre wrong on purpose, and it's kind of funny. Well, it's one of those things that's only funny to like me and a few other people. But I say ogre wrong. I'm ogre wrong on purpose all the time, to where I almost can't say it the right way. But anyways, so I'm looking for Cruel, which is between like 240 and 300 enhanced damage, and you can get quickness, which is 40% increased attack speed, or Evisceration, which is like 40 something to like 50 something max damage. And it's not because it's best in slot for anything, it's just because it's funny. Oops. I fake. Let's see. Ja from Cows, Shaco from Andy. Thanks for the luck. Yeah, everyone gets all my luck. This is why I haven't found Tyrell's Might. You guys stealing my luck. Obviously joking. Congratulations. Lion says, too much coffee, too few ogres. Feels bad, right? Yeah, I couldn't remember. I was like, did I have 2 cups of coffee today or did I have 3 already? And I went, I don't care, and I made another one. So, might have been a mistake. We'll find out, but, well, I mean, maybe I won't find out. Maybe I'll feel fine, but What's the worst that could happen? Any tattoos? I do not. I do not. I mean, you don't really put bumper stickers on a Lamborghini, am I right? No, because actually, the thing is, I kind of like tattoos. Like people, when I see people who have them, and maybe it's just my own opinion, and this, no offense to anyone else, what they have or whatever they're doing. To me, like 1, 2, like 3 tattoos looks really weird. If you have like 12, I think it looks sick. If you have like a full sleeve or something, it looks sick. But like having like 2 tattoos randomly, it's just like, I think it's kind of looks. I don't think it looks great. So. Who's up? Hold on one second, fellas. All right, we're back. There's some stranger in my shower. I had to figure out who it was. Just kidding. But yeah, if anyone has like 2 tattoos, I'm not saying you look like a weirdo or anything. It's just a personal preference. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Nothing wrong with it. You know, it's a personal preference. That's like people saying like, I don't like shirts that are orange, you know? It's not like, well, I have an orange shirt, you know? It's not, you know, it's like that. It's just like, you know, people don't like things, you know? I don't like pickles on hamburgers. Like, I like pickles, you know, no offense to nobody, you know, it's just different. So I just need to sit down and get 12 tattoos all at once is pretty much what I'm saying. Yeah, we'll keep staying here, just keep slapping. Battle orders ran out. No worries. You don't need any battle orders anyways. Help the mercenaries stay alive better anyways. I don't have a gear thing up there, Baxter, so my apologies. It was one of those things I just kept forgetting to do, kept forgetting to post in there, so I just like took it down and stopped doing it. Not the last video on my YouTube channel, but the one right after that is the build, like the build for this, with the exception of I'm just using different weapons. I have a Grief and a Phoenix actually shield. Instead of, in the video I used a Breath of the Dying Archon. Which the Breath of the Dying Archon is probably better. Zog says I'll get a tattoo when Act 6 for D2R comes out. Sure. Don't hold me to that. There's gonna be some mod called like Act 6 or something, and then you're like, see? Oh, Skunk Ape coming in with a $10 super chat. Ooh. Thank you so much. What a slayer. Oh, let's go here. What a slayer. Oh, well done steaks offends everybody. Not everybody. There's some people that like well done steaks. Best place to farm Irathas in Classic. Oh boy, that's a very obscure question. A very specific, obscure question. I don't know the answer to that one. Favorite build of all time? Danger, I would have to say, I guess Nova Sorceress, because I loved Nova back in the day. Then it got worse with some of the patches, and now it's good again. So I guess I'd have to say Nova.
Skunk Ace donated $10 through Super Chat. You don't put bumper stickers on a Lamborghini. Legendary. Have a cold one on me.
Oh, appreciate ya. Mana. Skunk Ape, absolute legend. Thank you so much. Really enjoyed the last video, says Josh. Appreciate it. The Drop Holly one, I'm guessing. Love the Drop Holly videos. G-Stacks, if they made Act 6, they'd probably name it something goofy like Loot Reborn. Nice. I see what you did there. Ancient's Way, Icy Cellar. Maybe I always forget what's in these areas. Wait, do I have the wrong? Yeah, I do. I was like, why is it not done? You're telling me Grief does more damage than Call to Arms in a double axe? No way. Trab TZ must be Nacho saying Trab TZ must be the online terror zone. Nice. Congrats for you guys. I got Icy Cellar offline here. Epic when Fury Druid drops Tyrell's Might. Marty, what's going on? Welcome in. Would be. Kind of like when I found my Zod rune, like playing a build that I almost never play. When I know I mentioned this like 12 times, so, but when I found my Zod playing an Assassin, which I almost never play Assassin. I think it was in the pits for sure. I think that was, maybe it was Players 3 in the pits. Oh, it was Players 3 or Players 1. It was one of the two, though. Is that Rot? Coming in with a Twitch Prime sub! You Slayer! Nothing. There's nothing in this world I love more than when people give me Jeff Bezos' money. Yes, maybe my family and kids and stuff, but yeah, Jeff Bezos' money is right up there. I kind of want to try a Bone Hew here. Because, like, it's an Ogre Axe, obviously. But, like, a double shelled Bone Hew, I feel like that could be so fast. Favorite type of burrito? I mean, what? I thought burritos were just burritos and then you just pick what goes in them. I didn't know they all had different names. The burrito-y kind? I mean, I don't know. Not sure how to answer that one, because like I said, I thought they were just called burritos. And then it's just like, if a burrito has steak in it, it's steak burrito, and then you just kind of gotta, then you just tell people what to put in it, right? Favorite all-time Red Wing? I guess I just gotta go with who was my favorite when I was growing up. I was a fan of Fedorov when I was growing up. I didn't have some like obscure like, oh boy, you know, oh Joey Koser, you know, like, you know, I wasn't like Bob Probert. Yeah, I was a big fan of Fedorov. Appreciate you, Oren. Oh, the Archon plate that was sitting over there. I do have a lot of armor bases. This is true. I do have a ton of those specifically. And the superior one, I know you can only Larzik it for 4, so... I mean, I did see it and I just decided I'll go look at it. It was like right here or something, right? Or was it over here further? Scope it out. Nope, completely wrong. Just wasted all this time. Alright, we'll just forget about it. Am I a fan of Kid Rock? Not really. Not really. Not a big Kid Rock fan. I used to, but Pretty much every song he makes is worse than the last, and that so I just kind of, you know, Ba with the Ba was cool. Devil Without a Cause was cool. Oh, it was up the left side. Yeah, oopsie. We did have one. What was one that was more recently that was actually not terrible? I can't remember. But there was one. Now that he's like an old man, he made that was actually like rock music, like heavy, and it was actually not terrible. But yeah, he makes, I don't know, he just makes music that I don't like anymore. So he did get political too, yeah. But oh yeah, I'm so cool. I didn't like him before he got political. Orange Freeze a banger. I mean, it's not the worst. That one's not like the worst thing he's ever made. But yeah, it's kind of like, I don't know. Really slow, kind of, I don't know, it's just not, it's not something I would intentionally listen to, we'll say that. Glitching out over here. Bear got a burr on ladder from Trav. Yeah, nice. Out there running that terrorized Trav and got a burr. Congratulations. Rob Zombie sounds better. Oh yeah, Rob Zombie definitely better than Kid Rock. Definitely. I mean, that's not even close. I don't think, unless I'm mistaken, I haven't, Rob Zombie doesn't put out music, like Kid Rock's still putting out music all the time though, right? Not about all the time, but every few years. I didn't think Rob Zombie had put anything, like he might have had a new album like one in the last like 10 years or something, right? Could be wrong here though. So, don't roast me too hard, fellas. House of a Thousand Corpses was not great. Well, that's a movie, so that's kind of different. Don't forget to watch European Football League. I don't know about that. Actually, I do know about that. 0%, 0.000% chance I'll watch that. Zero 0.000% chance. G-Sex disagrees. Thousand Corpses was sick. A little differing in opinions there. I don't remember House of a Thousand Corpses really. Obviously I've heard of it, but I don't know if I've seen it. I don't know if I ever went ahead to see it. I'm not a huge horror movie kind of guy, so not really my gig. How about watch the Lions in the Super Bowl this year? Ooh, yeah. I'll be watching that for sure. For sure. Slapped him down pretty good. Dog's a big horror fan. Yeah, just horror. I don't know. Horror movies just don't do it for me. Just don't do it for me. Endless flew out to Detroit not long ago to see Arms Away live. I don't know who that is. I don't think I've ever heard of them before. Crazy enough, this doesn't happen every day. Me and the wife are going to a concert. Well, hopefully, we don't really go to concerts very often together. Don't usually have the same musical tastes by any means. But it's close enough to overlapping music. I decided we could go have a little date night, you know what I mean? So it's Hailstorm, I Prevail, Hollywood Undead, and another band that I forgot their name, but they're actually really good. They actually sounded pretty good, but I don't know if we're gonna go that early to see them. It was a band that I had heard of for years, the opening band, but I never listened to their music. But I always seen them. They were always opening for this band or that band that I knew, and they're actually pretty dang good when I looked them up. Oopsie. It sounds like a pretty good show. Not like, oh my gosh, this is gonna be nuts! But it sounds pretty cool. You know, Hailstorm's not bad. It's not like I'm going to like, I don't even know. But, you know, some super lame show. I mean, I Prevail's cool. They're kind of semi-local. They're Michigan dudes, so kind of neat. Gear on the Fury Druid. I mean, go over everything here. You can tell the Shaco up there, obviously. I got Grief and a Phoenix Shield, actually. Not necessarily the most optimal weapons, but it's what I got at the moment. Enigma on. A lot of the other stuff's pretty basic melee stuff. Oh, Nacho said he lived next to the guitar player for I Prevail. Nice. Yeah, a guy I went to high school with was their producer for a while on their first like few albums. Not sure what happened though, but apparently they had a not good falling out. So, but not sure what happened there. ICP and Guar. I almost got Guar tickets one time. They were playing at a concert venue like 20 minutes from my house, and I almost bought Guar tickets because I was like, dude, my uncle's into like, you know, the same kind of like, I ran into my uncle at a Slipknot show. I didn't know he was gonna be there. Or not Slipknot, at Hatebreed at Harpo's one time. I guess a lot of you guys don't know what Harpo's is, but so yeah, he was like, yeah, Guar is just an experience. Like, even if you don't think you're gonna like it, you have to go see Guar one time. That's what he told me, and I never did, but I thought about doing it like here. So one of these days we got to get to a Guar show. Just kind of stand in the back, you know. Cindy loved Hollywood Undead and Hailstorm. Cool. Yeah, there are a couple that are going to be there, so a couple of them. I've seen I Prevail a few different times, being local, you know what I mean? They come here all the time. Like, they have shows all the time here. Usually when they play here, too, they have, like, multiple shows. They play at, like, not stadiums, but, like, the larger music venues around here, and they usually do, like, 2 or 3 shows, you know? Not, like, 2 or 3 nights in a row type of thing. Oh, I didn't battle order up. We'll be alright, maybe. Maybe not, huh? Michigan, a lot of music legends? Kinda. I guess if you just kind of go over time, you're going to have a bunch, right? But plus, Detroit used to be a huge city. It's obviously shrank up a lot, but yeah, it used to be huge. Aaron's calling for Lions to win to the division and host all the way to the Super Bowl. Ooh, that'd be sick. Be so sick. Beal says, could you imagine that show Guar in ICP? Boy, yeah, it would be something else. That'd be something else. Huh. Ordinator. I've never heard of any of those bands before, actually. That's surprising that to list 3 bands that you say you have to see, and I haven't heard of any of them. Not saying they're bad or anything, but it's just surprising I haven't heard of any of them. Upped Rib Cracker? Yes, I have. Yeah, and a lot of people, the upped rib cracker was like the go-to, like, affordable best in slot back in the day because the increased attack speed used to be calculated differently, among other things. It still works really good. It still does work very well. So, up shaled rib cracker. Oh, Cindy said came to Detroit, seen Bullet. Bad Omens, We Came as Romans. Wow, that's a pretty decent show right there, holy moly. Yeah. Those are 3 bands that I've seen all of them before, but yeah, Bullet for My Valentine used to be one of my favorite bands. Circa like 04 to 08 or something. Rock says his friend owns a campground. They have gaming conventions and music festivals every June. they had green Jello there. Well, do you mean the band Green Jelly? I'm guessing, because their name isn't Green Jello anymore because they got sued. They got sued in like 1995 or something. So that's another concert I wish I had went to. A small concert venue, like a half hour from my house, maybe 35 minutes, but Green Jello played at, and I was like, I should go see them. They're on their like 158th singer in their band's history or something like that. Something ridiculous, just completely ridiculous. They've had I'm gonna Google this real quick because it's the funniest thing ever. How many singers has the band Green Jelly had? Where's the thing at? The band has had somewhere between... What do you mean somewhere between? 115 different members in the band. So it's just like there's like no original members. I don't know. Yeah, I mean the Little Pigs song is like the Three Little Pigs is the only song that I really know. I think I've heard a couple other ones, but that's pretty much the only one that everybody knows. But it's so awesome. Great band, right? Great band. Great band. The Dangerous Hand of Blood. So that's like the Bullet for My Valentine song. Was that a name of an album back in the day? I can't remember. grab that Grand Charm in a second. $20 to life on a Grand Charm. Oh, your favorite song by them? Yeah, I thought it was just a song, but I couldn't remember if maybe their like first album, like EP or something, was called that or something. I don't know. But yeah, great stuff. Great stuff. Oh boy, Merc just got murked. Oh no, now I'm killing so much slower without that might and concentration aura. Still slapping pretty good, to be honest. Oop, another guy gone. What's killing everybody so fast? Holy moly. Go get my mercenary back here. Rocks, nice. That sounds like something they would do. Back in the game many years ago, I started a barb. So, many years ago. So you're talking like old school D2. There's definitely stuff different from the old game to D2R nowadays. It's hard to say exactly when you're saying you used to play there, Raymond. But what? I can't. Your nail broke or your sticker came off? Don't pick at them, okay? What? They don't just come off. You were picking at it. Mommy paid like a ton of money to get that done. Don't go set that somewhere. I don't know if she can glue that back on or something. Okay? Like put it on this table right here or something. This white table. And don't pick at your other ones. Sorry, I was talking to my daughter there for a second. Nickelback. Best band of all time. S tier for sure. It is known. Jan says trying to get a Gall Dagger for a level 12 assassin. 10 million gold, no luck. Yeah, I never have, nor would I ever try to gamble stuff like that. I know that there's the gambling guide. Technically, at this level, you can try to blah, blah, blah. I don't know. Those low-level uniques, like... I don't know. I would rather just run Andariel or something, and... like, run Nightmare Andy and try to get an SOJ as well along the way or something, than to spend a ton of time doing that, so... 6-hour drive. Oof. I don't know about that. Only a 6-hour drive. Ah. Creed takes the top spot. Creed or Nickelback? I don't know. Which one do you guys think is better? Hard to say, huh? I mean, Creed had some songs that actually weren't the worst things in the world from their first album. Before the one album had like, "Hold me now, I'm 6 feet from the edge." You know, the album before that actually had some songs that weren't terrible. Killed. So Duffy saying in sub 1 hour, kill Cold Crow or Rakanishu. So probably in normal, I'm guessing you're talking about. To find Gull Dagger. I believe it. In Creed voice, that's so annoying. Right? Oh no, where'd our mercenary go? I didn't know he died. Scott Stapp sounded the same for every song. Yeah, well, his way of singing, it was pretty much like a knockoff, like Eddie Vedder's attempting to sound like, right? But yeah, I don't know. Whoa, whoa. I kept hitting the wrong buttons there, and everything's dead now. Whoa! Let me clear these guys a little bit slow. Let's get these guys back. Missed an Ogre Axe? Oh no. I'm gonna be honest, I kind of didn't look real close because I was trying to keep my mercenary alive and everything was dying so fast. It'll be alright. Zog says compared to nowadays music, he would take Nickelback and Creed all day. That's a good question. What's worse, modern music or Creed and Nickelback? Tough call there. Boy, I don't know. Put in the poll for chat right there is what we need, for sure. Good poll. I kind of get your rocks, yeah, but when you're like married with kids and you got mortgages to pay and stuff, I can't really do that kind of stuff. If I was like 21 and single or something, sure, but Zog says Nickelback was okay, but I'm offended so many of you hate Creed. Well, it's because most of people only know like most people only of Creed only know the "Can you take me higher?" and the other one, "Higher" and 6 Feet from the Edge. That's the only songs that people like average people probably know. They don't know the ones that were like more like actual rock songs, you know? Beal says Nickelback's actually good. You guys, it's just a meme that everybody hates it. So everybody hates it because it's a meme that everybody hates it. Nickelback's fire. I wouldn't go that far. The thing with Nickelback is, so that Kroger dude, the lead singer, I forget his first name, he writes all the lyrics, right? If you actually look at the lyrics to his songs, oh, hold up. Now I can try it out, huh? Get a couple shell runes in there. Since it's here, I might as well, right? Since it's here, I'll try it out here in just a second. But some of the lyrics to his songs, like, he writes the songs, right? And then you look at when Chad Kroger, there you go. When you look at when the songs were written, when he wrote them and when they performed them, he's singing about like this girl being a teenager and him like going over and sneaking her out and taking her out, and he was like 32 when he wrote the song, and you're like, oh my god, dude, it's a creep. Like, super weird. We'll see when I find a few shale runes, and I'll stick them in there and try it out for the ogriness. Yeah, it became trendy to hate Nickelback when he wrote songs about himself being a word that I can't say on YouTube or the algorithm will punish my channel. Stone skin, of course. Soul Reed said there's a YouTube video explaining why Nickelback's one of the most hated. Yeah, it's probably I'm assuming the one you're talking about is probably from Finn McKenty, I get, probably. He's a pretty popular like music YouTuber guy. Just had to make sure I had the right weapon out for a second. Here we go. Yeah, if I had to guess, Nickelback's mostly hated because of the thing that I said, more so than their music is actually like super bad. More ogres everywhere. Love to see it. Yeah, Zog said he'd never heard that reason for why people hated Nickelback. Yeah. Pretty certain that's very accurate. It's crazy when you look into that too, you'll probably see some other stuff come up. Back in the day, there's kind of been a bunch of different songs like that about like 30-year-old dudes. Like, I feel like a bunch of like famous, I don't remember exactly who, but they have songs called like She Was Only 17 and stuff like that. Like, there's a ton of them out there. It's a very popular topic apparently back in the rock days. So Jan, the Larzik trick for it, I've never had a problem with it. Like, I've never had any type of issue with it, so as long as you make sure that you got to be very careful with the items, because if you leave the item on the character that you carry the socket quest on, and then you like, because you have to delete the character and then paste the character back over, you could accidentally delete the item. You got to make sure you take care of it right. Camille, I'm not 100% sure what you mean by that. You should hit second monsters for % damage. I'm not sure what you necessarily mean by that on the physical sunder thing. Old Chili Peppers was like that, says Endless. Yeah, I don't doubt that, huh? I don't doubt that. Drink here. Jeezy coming in with $13 super chat. Thank you so much. $1 for each championship the Packers have. Nice. Yep, day's going good, and thank you so much, Jeezy, for a $13 super chat. Ooh. Absolute legend. Oopsie. Dream vs. Dragon, and what's your take? I've honestly never played either one of those tri-breed. They're like super expensive, so I just usually don't get around to ever using them. I never have the items on single player, and online I never get that wealthy, so.
Alright! GC Baby 43 donated $13 through Super Chat. Here is $1 for each championship the Packers have. Hope your day is going well, sweetest Phil of all time.
GZS, do I have a Tesladen video? I do not. Yeah, none of those like Oridins or whatever, because you need like so expensive gear to use them. I just never got around to making those, and it's super specific gear that's specifically only for those builds. Like, I have a Phoenix because you can use it on a bunch of different builds. Grief you can use on a lot of different builds. Enigma, but when you can only use it on one character on one build, I usually don't go for that type of stuff, because it's just, you know, I don't want to say a waste of runes, but it's, you know, you don't get the value out of them, I feel. Back here. See, Twilkie started playing offline, but I miss the trading system so much that I just trade with myself. Interesting. Oh, okay. So you find an item that's worth an Istrune, you kind of like toss out the item and hero edit in Istrune. I mean, that's an interesting idea to do. Kind of like simulate the one part of online that's better than single player. That's interesting. Uh-oh. Oh, he just got wrecked. Dude, that'd be a good idea for a mod, huh? If you created like another vendor over here that like uniques and like charms and skillers and stuff, if you put in the price, like you would sell the item to the vendor, and they would, you know, instead of giving you gold, they would give you the thing. Patent pending. Patent pending. Poison Wolf next? Oh, no, 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 no. I've ever so slightly dabbled around with that, and it's I don't like things. I don't like poisoning things and then like running past them and kind of looking back to see if something dropped off them as you're running away. Not a huge fan. Not a huge fan. Picasso says only mods he uses are stash cube space. Yeah, I get you. I get you. Thing with single player is everybody can just do whatever they want, right? As long as that's what I say about offline single player. As long as you don't like lie about it, and you know, you kind of do whatever you want. Take another drink right here. Zog said his single player is so hacked he couldn't he couldn't help it. All right, well, you know, to each their own. Nothing wrong with that. As long as you don't claim to people like that you found all this stuff and blah blah blah, you know, no big deal. That's my take anyways. Saffron already reported me to the official Holy Grail Society. The International Holy Grail Association. No! This guy copied Slarzik socket quests. Ban him. Boo this man. Boo this man. Grilla says he would be up for a non-Terror Zone Grail community, huh? Good old Death Sash, huh? Good old Death's Sash. Yeah, do the Holy Grail the classic way, the old school way. Really, Terror Zones in general aren't that crazy. Like, if you removed, like, the Andariel, how crazy Andariel is. Like, if you just took out Andariel, it'd pretty much be not a whole lot. I think it'd be a little bit, obviously, since the monsters are all high enough level to, like, drop stuff, but it wouldn't be as crazy as it is with Andariel, how people just do their entire Holy Grail off of just Andariel. Yeah, Zog saying, duping on single player hurts no one. Right. Yep. Victimless crime, right? Victimless crime. Keck, what's going on? Good morning. Math's pretty crazy too. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't heard of as crazy as stuff off of Mephisto, but maybe it's just because I don't really know. Like, I don't think Meph is I don't think you get the quest drops from Meph all the time or something, so. I have heard that pretty much for all the act bosses are kind of like crazy, really, but I think Andy's just the easiest. Like, you can kill her so fast, just so fast. Yeah, what my thought was is the way I kind of wish they would have done it is that I wish that terror zones would have only really applied to experience gained. So like the drops would be the same, but the monsters like level would just increase their experience given instead of like how they are now. But if I had to guess, just judging from like comments and talking to people and just like, I think I know how the human psychology and the average bro who plays this game would be. Most people would want the drops to be probably, if the majority could choose, they would probably want the drops increased from even what they are right now. So, if I had to guess. Vicussus. So, if you ever look online, how often do you see people farming the Ancient's Way? Or how often do you see people farming... Well, you always see games made for cows, Chaos Sanctuary, fail. You know? Everyone just runs the same stuff they always did before, but they just get more experience for it. In general. In general. So Jay, I'm rocking that Grief, the Grief Phoenix setup still. I tested out a lot of other things, so a lot of stuff works pretty good. But with what I have, Short of Breath, the Dying, and stuff, this seems to be the best. I do want to try this for the funsies though. 195 strength, huh? Maybe I'll go grab a few shell runes real quick just to go ahead and do it. Marshall, welcome in. What should you do with your second jaw rune? Oh, geez, tough question. There's a lot of stuff. Very tough question. You get a barb torch. Those are usually pretty cheap, at least if you're online, that is. Let's double shell this sucker, and we're gonna have some fun here. This ogre axe, ooh yeah. Thankful pick. This is gonna be just great. Just great. It's gonna be so fast. So fast with bone spears just going everywhere. Just everywhere. Oh, so Marshall, he said he made his Enigma, but then he found another jaw rune, so. Zog said his second jaw went to a Faith. I think I made Enigma, and then I think the next thing I made was this Phoenix, maybe. Oops, wrong button. Good job, Phil. Oh, I got the wrong weapon out. Goodness. Oh, let's go. This is better than Grief, bro. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. This might be best in slot, bro. It's not really. But so cool. I wish there's not as many bone spears flying everywhere as I thought there would be. Ornate plate. All right, all right. mean, it works reasonable. Trying to think what would this be even with, I'm thinking. Look how fast he's swinging. Oh, boy. Oh, nasty. I mean, I kind of like it. Wish Whirlwind could proc things, right? I'm liking it, fellas. I mean, the Biz? Is it the Biz? Zotted Shaled Ethereal Bone Hue might be the best in slot for this. Try to kill a mob with just Bone Spear? I mean, I can't kill stuff with just Bone Spear because I have to hit to be able to attack. So... Ah. I don't leech from these guys. They keep hit recovering me somehow. I need to find someone I can leech from. There we go. Dude, this is awesome. New favorite right here. New fave. So what do you guys think? Best ever or what? Good for bosses, but slower on packs, maybe? Yeah, if I had more Crushing Blow, I bet you... I don't really have a ton, I just got Gores on, so... If I had like a G-Face on, which... Really have a Shaco for the Magic Find. I don't know. Do love it. One out of 10, what do you guys think? Definitely a 10, right? Double-isted Crown of Ages. I have a Crown of Ages that I think I double-ummed a crown. Maybe. I found several of them, obviously, but... Well, if that's not obvious, but... Oh, my guy's gone. Yeah, Ethereal Tomb Reaver Zotted. Yeah, that's a pretty well-known one that's sick, right? Pretty well-known one there. We'll see how this goes on Diablo here, huh? See how she goes. Saigons is good, right? Swinging super fast, but swing, swing, swing. Whoops, mercenary got ripped. No, grief's too much better, right? Kind of cool though. I kind of like it, just because it's my item, right? My item. Best weapons for throw barb. What is it? Isn't it War Shriek and Lacerators? Pretty sure. A lot of times, like, just having the Lacerators Sometimes I just go with the lacerators. Depends on how my builds I want to do so. Chaos with Saigon, with, I'm sure that's supposed to be Saigon set or whatever. No, nope, not gonna do that. Yeah, Vicosus. There is, I don't know, a lot of people argue two-handed weapons for Fury Druid can be better than Grief, but I would say when I did test it out, the Ethereal Archon staff I think was better than Grief. It's better than the setup I have right now, Grief Phoenix. But for the weapons, anything besides the Archon staff, I think this Grief Phoenix setup is like second best that I've tried. This isn't even, wish I had a little bit better Grief too. I think I mean, I could get like 15% more damage out of the character if I had like a perfect Grief. Or even like a, you know, in the 390s with like a upper 30s increase attack speed instead of a mid-lower increase IAS with a very low enhanced damage. Or added damage, I mean. Ethereal Zotted Death Cleaver. That is one that I've seen somebody use, or that I had seen in like a suggestion list or something like that. But I don't have one of those. Didn't test it out either, or didn't hear what it went in to try it or anything like that. Sasquatch, welcome in. Vic says likes Grief because the number of characters you can toss it on. That is true. For just a low rune, you can use it on, you know, all the different all the melees in the game, really, and it's great. Even if it's not for certain builds, it's not the best in slot, it still works great, such as this one right here. Most people wouldn't say Grief, you know, the go-to for this build, but it still works really good, better than most stuff, so. Doesn't Tomb Raider have MF2? I think it does, but I don't remember what it is. If it's 30 or is it 50? I don't really remember. So it's like a cool little thing, but you don't really think usually, unless you're a sorceress, you don't really usually think about magic fine on your weapon, like because you get 80 on a Istid Oculus, so. Far Oasis, huh? I feel like Far Oasis has nats that are immune to physical, but they're probably super weak, huh? Maybe I could go rock that. Why not? We'll try it after this run. We'll try her after this run. 50 to 80, Vitor says. Nice. Ring?
Hey Phil, how you been? RAWWWWWRRRRXD.
R. Thank you so much, Polly, coming in with a Twitch Prime sub for 2 months. Nothing I love more than Jeff Bezos' money. Thank you so much, Polly, you slayer. Been doing pretty good. Thank you for asking. Yeah, this is pretty fun. Ooh, Cycle Messiah. First Mang songs from Terrorized Trav. Congrats on that one. Cast Terrorize next hour online. Ooh. Everybody likes a Terrorized Chaos. See what I mean? See what I mean about when people people bring up the argument about running a variety of terror zones? Everybody just runs Terrorized Trav, Terrorized Chaos, Terrorized Fail, Terrorized Cows. That's just what everybody does. I mean, Terrorized Chaos is pretty sick, so I don't blame you, but how great is it going to be when you find Tyro's next run? Oh, my honey. Gonna be great. Yeah, to be honest, I don't have an Ethereal Tomb Reaper. I don't think I did actually try out. I don't know if I tried out a regular Tomb Reaper. Let me go scope that out real quick, actually. Oh, I probably went past it. Whereas melee, I have a ton of melee mules because melee weapons are so huge. They're just huge. Ooh, I should use this Ogre Maul. Minimum damage is 360 to 500 on a rare. So sick. 366. Look at that. Honey coming in with a tier 1 sub. Thank you so much. You Slayer. Give me one of those Jeff Bezos subscriptions. Love it, love it, love it. Dark, welcome in. What's going on? Max increase attack speed any class can get? Oh boy, I don't know that. I know I just looked it up, and for the Werewolf Druid, you can get 150. So, it used to be lower, but they just raised it. Oh man, 40 increased attack speed, 299 enhanced damage, 110 damage to demons. Oh man, I want to use that. Try her out. I'm gonna try her out over there. Too slow. Too slow. Lightsaber. We'll go look at. Need to upgrade that with the increased attack speed on that too. That was an Ogre Maul. 275 with 40. Fury Druid is just awesome. Mystic. Yo, yo, yo. Yeah, I haven't really played it a ton, but I'm enjoying it. Oh yeah, Aaron. So if you're trying to get to 99, you kind of like have to do Player's 8 at that point. Cruel Ogre Maul. Let's go. Just needs a little more on there with Life Leech, though. Ethereal Bone Hue. Should Zod that. So I have this Tomb Reaver. Super fast. So if I tried a non-ethereal Tomb Reaver here, you think I should like triple shale it for like 120 increased attack speed? What do you, if you guys had to recommend, what would you recommend putting in this? I don't even have 3 shale runes, so get Gavel of Pain. I thought I had one somewhere, but another Motel de Feu. What would you guys think to put in there? 2 shales and a 1 ED jewel. 2 shales and an ohm. 268. I don't remember what this rolls to. Let me go ahead and look this up real quick. D2R Tomb Reaver. Bring you over here. We'll bring you guys into the mix real quick. It goes 200 to 280. 50. Yeah, so much stuff rolls different here. So much stuff. Crazy. So it's 200 to 280, and this is 268, which is a good roll. The damage to undead, I don't really care too much about, but it's an okay roll. 50 res, so that's the max there. Ooh, man, look at this sucker. 12 is in the middle on the life. Magic finds, kind of low, but what you gonna do? Gavel Pain has amp damage. Those are amp damage charges though, right? So it's like... Zog says that that Ogre Axe for a playthrough, it's only level 48. That would be crazy, so... No one's got an opinion on what I should throw in the Tomb Reaver? Or would you guys say 2 shells and like an ohm? If I... 2 shells and an ED jewel or something. Which I could just... It stinks. I just picked up a 40 ED jewel earlier and I just chucked it out because I was like, what am I going to do with that? Maybe we'll try. Well, maybe we'll try it out. I'll have to transfer all this stuff back here in a little bit, so... I think I have 2 shell runes, maybe. Bunch of L runes. Thanks. Thanks, G. Thank you. Do I have 2 more? Wait, where'd rocks go? There they are. I probably only got 1 left. Probably just had 2 and used it 1. Yeah, I only got 1 left. Look at that. I'll have to find more. Min damage. Won't be good unless it's ethereal. Do you say you think you'd have to ethereal Zod it for sure? Or it'd just be Garbo, huh? Yeah, it'd probably fall right around Grief, to be honest. But yeah, like the 50 res and huge increase attack speed. Just huge. Just huge. I think it'd be pretty good. I wish I had another shell rune, to be honest. Let's put it right here. Maybe I'll test it out when I get another shale or something. Let me check my... I probably have some jewel over here that I was like keeping and then didn't use or something. I don't usually keep enhanced damage jewels because unless they're like... I thought I had... I wonder where they are. I thought I had some like 34 15s or something like that, you know what I mean? Some Ruby Jewels of Fervor that were... I could have swore I did. I know I had some on D2, regular D2 LOD, but... I don't have any... That's strange. I thought I did have some. Something like that. All res 15 IES stuff. Oh well, let's get back to slaying, I guess. Don't have what I was looking for. Check her out over here, huh? So this is Far Oasis. What is this Far Oasis? What? It's just Far Oasis. Interesting. I thought it was something else too, but... Why those maggot packs are like the worst for this particular build. All them little bugs don't give you nothing. Way too spread out for not having I have teleport for like I can use it to starter runs. But man, this is really real spread out. Not enough density. Don't like it. Maybe we'll run around the map one time here, but I'm not feeling it at the moment. But, you know. Miss the old days where your all the gear was loaded with 40 15s. Well, yeah, when they were all just duped up, right? They're all duped up. It was mega sweet, right? Not a big fan of this area right now, I'm gonna be honest. Yep, worse than I thought it was. Back to the Chaos Sanctuary. Let's see. Die past the mob, 75% chance to block. Is it my resistances? I mean, it depends where you're at, I guess. It probably is if your resistances on a paladin aren't capped. I mean, paladin's one of the easiest characters to cap your resistances. Because if you usually have 45 res off the base. Like if you make a spirit, you have a 45 res base, and then you make spirit and you have like 90 to resistance. So but if you're dying to mobs real quick and you have max block, so it's got to be that, I would guess. So I would say it would have to be that your resistances are too low, but yeah, if you do a standard like max Vita variation, you have max block, you should be able to cap all res. Like all that stuff's pretty normal on a Hammerden, so. Talking about all the 4015, Sappho says, cheaters, ... Yeah. Hey, you gotta live in the world as it is around you, right? No sense in denying reality at the time. Till the powers in charge correct it. Gross. No good. Favorite character? I mean, probably the sorceress. Just having the teleport right off the bat is too clutch. Too clutch. Yeah, soul, that is any Ruby Jewel of Fervor is super rare for sure. So you got a 3615. Definitely rare and definitely not bad. I wonder what I could have swore I had like a few different 4015s on this account. I wonder if I have some other mule that they're on or something. I thought I had like 5 of them. Jail room, there we go. Havoc plays said he talking about popping people's bodies back in the day. Yeah, that was shady business right there. That I got gotten on that one time back in my younger Phil days, back when I had hair and stuff. I got gotten. Why'd you pile a bunch of random gear around my body? Oops. Corpse explodes. All your gear's everywhere. That was the worst. Let's see, Beal said he found a 3915. Yeah, I think the best I found was a 3815 ever. But I probably found like 6 to 8 of them. A lot of them are like because anything over 30, I think, gets the Ruby Jewel or whatever. So Ruby Jewels of Fervor between D2 LOD and D2R. I mean, to be honest, I could have swore I found a bunch on here, so maybe I shouldn't say how many I found. Apparently, I don't have any on here. I know I found some. I don't know. I thought I remembered anyways finding like 10 of them, but the best one was 38. Had a bunch of 33s, and I had like several 33s and 32s and 34s. I don't know. Guess my memory's slipping in my old age. It's crazy this build work like with these resistances right here is what I'm rocking in here. Like, it's kind of crazy that the build's so tanky, you just like don't even worry about the resistances. Can't hit him. That's the one place where the attack rating hurts you. Fighting the bosses. But if I was running declone or something, I would do something different. Like doing this kind of stuff. No need. Nope. Zog says with how rare stuff is, getting scammed like that back in the day was devastating. Right. The one good thing, I will say, I did not have anything very good. Like, I'm pretty sure the guy popped my body and he didn't take like anything. He's like, what is this garbage? This guy's using a Langer breezer on his Boazon, and like, oh, I did not mean to do that. I meant to go look around at my mules real quick. I could have swore I had some jewels that like I could have used. I don't know. Are they in these couple of junk jewels I got over here? 22 enhanced damage right there with strength and dex. 35. Ooh. We can stick 35 in there. I don't care if I zap that out. Lose a little enhanced damage. Who cares? 22 is strength and dex. Whatever. I don't care. I'll just use a Hell Rune and zap it out at some point, I'm sure. We can test it out now. We'll try the non-ethereal Tomb Reaver, but it's going to be stupid fast. Shale. 100% increased attack speed. A little extra enhanced damage on there. Why not? We'll see how she goes. I have a feeling how I know how it's going to go, but we'll see. I like trying stuff out. Ah. Doesn't seem much faster swinging, I'm going to be honest. Oh, I'm getting chilled out, that's why. We got to get away from whoever's got this chill aura. Or find him and take him out, I should say. Or someone cast it on me, I mean, that's what it was. It's gonna be great. Snow Pro, that's the truest statement I've ever seen. Alpha Giga Chad. Thinking. That is some pretty fast attacking. Probably a little slower, I think, with it being non-ethereal. If it was Zotted, bunch of damage, I could see it. I could see it. Yeah, there you go, Swish. The easiest way not to get robbed is have nothing of value to steal. Yeah. True story. So someone breaks into your house and they don't take anything because there's nothing they could possibly want. Stone skin. Yeah, a lot of these budget options are remarkably similar. Kind of wild how many different options there are for a Fury Druid, I guess, that are all pretty similar. Like there's the best of the best stuff, but like a lot of stuff works okay, you know. Yeah, the 10% reanimate's kind of funny too, huh? Like, I think Saffron was talking about that. Boy, it really is going crazy there. Really is going crazy. The form itself has huge boost. Yeah, for sure. Also with some of the... Didn't they bump up the attack rating boost a bunch from the form, I think, in the 2.4 patch, and the change to where the increased attack speed on the other gear helps out? Yeah, all pretty cool. Yeah, a lot of these ethereal items are going to be like, unless I want to go hero edit something in to like try it out right now, I don't have any of that stuff. So like the super rare stuff, like finding an ethereal Reaper's Toll is not super common. I've actually, in my entire life, I've never found an ethereal Reaper's Toll, so. I did find an ethereal Tomb Reaver, but I think it rolled with like one socket. Hard to remember for sure, but from what I remember in my brain, I think it was off of Andariel Terrorized, obviously. Duh, of course that's where I would have found it. And it was only one socket, I think. Yeah, on single player, yeah. Yep. Yeah, I mean, even if I was online, it would be like, I would have to go trade like 10 Jaws for Ethereal Tomb Reaver, like... I don't know if they're quite that much, but I'm sure they're a lot. Thresher, Stone Skin, come on. Oops, wrong button. Ethereal Tomb Reaver will cost you something. Yeah, for sure. Both arms and both legs, probably. Lego Master said just got a nasty Ethereal Tomb Reaver from Andy a couple days ago. Yeah. Would be nice. Congrats on that. Boom. Yeah, I think I'd rather go with this. Personally. Grief still wins out. Grief still wins out. 330. You named your character Pooh Bear, but you want to switch to Fury, so, but you're kind of committed. Well, you know, it's just a name, right? Go Grief. Yeah, that's what it's looking like. Grief with a Phoenix shield, which is actually a very expensive setup relative to, like, realistically, I wouldn't recommend people usually go with this setup, but unless you have them laying around like I do. This would not be a setup I would recommend people going for. Because it's so expensive. Like, it's probably... This is probably like 10% to 15% better than, like, a non-ethereal Reaper's Toll with a Shell Rune in it, to be straight up. Which, for the cost difference, is not even comparable, to be honest. Not even comparable. And then even, it's even not even that far ahead of like an upped rib cracker. A non-ethereal rib cracker. Like it's pretty close to that too, to be honest, so. Yeah, that one of these days I gotta get around to trying that ethereal death decapitator. Because decapitator, different base than most things use. But yeah, obviously I didn't have a most people don't just keep ethereal 5-socketed ethereal decapitators laying around, you know, it's not a normal one, so I didn't have any to make it. Attack. Saffron says, talking about Ethereal Tomb Reaver with a Zod and 4015s in it, 25 Jaws. So yeah. Guess if people want to do 25 Jaw for just the weapon type of builds, there you go. Best joke to cheer up Christopher. Been having a bad day. Oh boy. Jokes. Not really my specialty. Not really my specialty. Tell you a bad joke, I guess. I don't know. Whoa! Let's get rid of this guy first, huh? Usually, I know my battle orders ran out, but usually I don't get melted so quickly there, but... Not gonna check that man catcher. No, I could see that it wasn't ethereal, so like I could see when it dropped that it wasn't ethereal, so I didn't worry about it. Yeah, Duriel, I did try out the non-ethereal Reapers, yeah, and it works really good. I say it's a little bit slower than this, but the price, like a regular Reapers, is so much cheaper. I would probably recommend most people go with that until they get like whatever they think is going to be the best in slot for them. I wonder how good like a little bit of a budget Fury would be. I thought about testing it out, but then I decided I just didn't want to take the time. But you know, you get a bunch of increased attack speed, like what you call it, the treachery. If you rock like treachery, Reaper's Toll. I don't need that though. I don't know. You could do. I know there's a hustle, I guess too, right? But Bulwark is a good melee helmet, like, or you could even use Jalal's or something. Most of the other stuff is all kind of budget, like String of Ears. That's like budget, right? Gore Riders are kind of budget. Laying of Hands kind of budget. I mean, High Lords, is that considered budget? I don't know. Could even, like, some people were saying throw Atmas on, even though I don't really like the idea of that, but you know. G-face budget, there you go. Da la 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 la. Lego says he sees High Lord is going for a Vex to Ohm. Wow. That's surprising. To me anyways. Not sure about everybody else, but that is surprising to me. High Rune for High Lords, huh? Ow. Bear just wrecked. Because of Mosaic, maybe? I'm not really sure. Not sure. Guess it could be if you need the increased attack speed for Mosaic. Because really melee characters are usually used a lot less, but now everybody loves Mosaic because it's so OP. Probably my best guess as well. You're probably right. Probably right. Yeah, I know a lot, like, it's pretty much the go-to for melee characters, but usually not a lot of people play melee characters, so. Tarok says, melee, where it at? Yeah, it does have a very devoted community of people that rock it out, so. The faster you do the finishing kicks, the more spells you can cast. Exactly. That's what, instead of casting your spells with like a staff or a wand or your weapon, something like every other character, the assassin just casts the spells with its foot. Saffron saying binding the spell casting to IAS was dumb. Yeah, I mean, kind of. But gonna do, huh? What you gonna do? Uh-oh. Get it away from. Go take this guy out real quick. Now they'll all be easier to take out. It's convenient having a redemption aura on your druid, right? Frog up here saying that non-ladder is trading is crazy. The prices are crazy because you pretty much have to pay for people sacrificing to allocate stash space to holding an item. Nice. I guess that is kind of true because yeah, you only have those shared stash pages and then you can only carry so many characters, right? So yeah, I could see that actually, kind of, sort of. Snowpro, that is what you do all day. That's not your job, but that indeed is what you do all day, so. No good. Maybe good, not good. Oh, I didn't see his vortex chilling over here. Probably not. Of course it's not. Of course it's not. Cat's Eye's a budget High Lords. I have kind of heard that. I've never used Cat's Eye before, but I guess it's because I generally, you know, playing offline, once you find one High Lords, you always have High Lords for the rest of your life, right? So I guess I just, you know, always got one pretty much. He does almost got his smiter fully set up. Nice. Come on, buddy. Oops. Meant to give that to him. I didn't want to drink it. Korun. Oh. All right, keep swinging. These might guys are gonna. As long as I keep swinging, I'll be fine. There he is. Get rid of this bro. Oh no, it's this bro. Yeah. Unfortunately, offline single player, I'm kind of at the point where I don't pick up codes anymore. Don't pick up codes anymore. We're on players 3. It can clear this players 8, no problem, but it's just a little slower than I really feel like doing. Just feels more fun clearing stuff a little faster. Ever so slightly faster. Ed says kill speed looks decent. Yeah, it's not too bad. Online, you could probably, because honestly, like Breath of the Dying is not super expensive online. Because I mean, what, it takes a Vex and a Zod. If you get Breath of the Dying in the Ethereal Archon Staff, a lot of people are saying, and I haven't tested it out, but Ethereal Decapitator Death, I guess, is what a lot of people say is real good too. I mean, a Death isn't very expensive to make either, so that's another one where like you'll be hunting for the base longer, because I feel like that's a base that if you wanted to make Breath of the Dying in, it'd be hard to find somebody who had that base laying around to trade for. Because just like, who just hangs on to Ethereal Deaths, right? Like 5-socketed, like I feel like nobody would hang on to that usually. Yeah, Tifa, sorry, yeah, I don't have an exclamation gear thing set up because I use different builds like every few days, so I'd have to like change it all the time and redo it and stuff. So I do the second to the most, not the most recent video, but the one just before that is essentially this build, with the only exception being different is that I'm using a Grief and a Phoenix Shield instead of using what I was mentioning a second ago, the Ethereal Breath of the Dying Archon Staff. Death Zerker. I did try out Death Zerker, and yeah, it's not bad, but it worked pretty much the same as all the rest of the stuff I've tried. Pretty much the same. It was not as good as this setup, but Boom. Isn't Berserk best for Breath of the Dying? I don't think so. I haven't tried that one out for this, but do you think go Breath of the Dying Zerker Phoenix Shield with the enhanced damage? It's one of those things I haven't heard, but doesn't mean it can't be possible. Good old Crown of Thieves. OG says, you feel like you can never drink enough water in this heat? This heat? What are you talking about? Crazy. No, I'm joking. But where I'm at right now, it is 64 degrees outside right now in Michigan. 64. That's the high for today is... The high for today is 67 degrees. So yeah. Good old cold front. And it's raining. Yeah, what Biv said there. He's not too far from where I'm at. It's 100 where you're at? Yeah, I believe it. That's what's probably coming. It's supposed to be 80 something tomorrow. 87 or something tomorrow here. So, it's a good old Michigan weather. Oops. Good old Michigan weather. Trash, yo, what's going on? Welcome in. I mean, did you copy and paste that from somewhere, Saffron, by the way? Is that what you're... I'm not sure. But also, I mean, things could be different if you're talking like werewolf and non, you know what I mean? Because I was doing some reading when I was looking into this, and a ton of places said that two-handed weapons are like what they recommend for werewolf for whatever reason. Looks like it's hot everywhere except for Michigan, huh? Mesh belt. Oh! Oh, not what I thought. Thought that was a dungo. Fury Druids don't block well with shields. Yeah. Well, Fury Druids don't block with shields at all, so... So yeah, you can't block, but I mean, you get all the other stuff. And if you don't, then well, you definitely get the redemption aura. Like you get the other stuff from the shield. You don't block with it. So you still get, you know, I got the redemption aura. I got 359 enhanced damage, fire absorb. Need to re-up my bow here. Breath of the Dying Hydra Bow for a Fury Druid. There you go. I guess really, if you had any Breath of the Dying you have laying around, toss it on your Druid. Toss her on there. Yeah, the Warpike. That's if I make a Breath of the Dying. That's what I was thinking of making it in, for like that exact reason. Like you could use Breath of the Dying Warpike. You could use it on technically an Amazon for a Spirazon. You could use it on a Whirlwind Barb. You could use it on a Fury Druid. You could use it on like tons of stuff. You could throw it in your Act 2 Mercenary if you wanted to. Don't care about resistance or blocking. Just the best defense is a good offense, probably. Doesn't D2 bot D. What all do we got on here? Because this has, yeah, a bunch of leeches. Both leeches. Huge increased attack speed. That 60 increased attack speed on it is nasty, right? $60 increased attack speed with 400 enhanced damage. Boom. 2 huge leeches, so you don't need to worry about that. Just that right there, it's crazy. Minus 25% target defense. Help you out hit stuff. Yeah, go away, ad. So. Bot D. Cyberchild, welcome, man. Yeah, Frog, I'm not a huge like perfectly min-maxer either. I'm like a 80% min-maxer. I'll min-max as long as it's not that much work. Charge it in, there you go, yeah, charge it in. That's another one. Exactly, G-Stacks. No cyclone armor, no hurricane. Well, that's because you got to take. I'd have to take all these points to get down to hurricane. Gross. I would have to take those from here, so I'd have to do less damage. Ain't nobody got time for that. In softcore, you want me to get survivability things? Get out of town. Rocking, this gives away what armor I have, huh? Dead giveaway. No bear, go hurricane. Interesting, okay. Go with the safety from the hurricane for the coldness there, instead of having the bear running around. Maybe. Maybe I like that. Because really the thing with hurricane, doesn't the hurricane doesn't it only last like 40 seconds or something unless you put it, or doesn't it only last like 15 seconds unless you put a billion points into it? So I have to be spamming it all the time. Boy. And for that reason, I'm out. Fireclaw build that uses Hand of Justice. Not that I know of, but I'm not a Fireclaw. I'm not super in-depth knowledgeable on Fireclaw. If you freeze monsters, nothing to redeem. Yeah, kinda, I get you, but I mean, I kind of freeze a lot of stuff already, but the redemption's more of just like a accidental thing from the Phoenix giving me all that enhanced damage. So, Holming, what's going on? Love the vids, appreciate it. Very kind of you. Welcome in. If I used a hurricane, I gotta get Doom as well, huh? Good point. What is killing this guy so fast over here? Whoa. Oh, look at this unidentified SOJ. 100% chance it can't be anything but a Stone of Jordan. Boom. Oh. I meant next time. Let me look real quick. What is that? Oh, you get the 2 points from Cyclone Armor. I forget how long this lasts. Why doesn't it tell you how long it lasts? Oh, duration, 10 seconds. Which it'll bump it up from the plus skills to... I guess I have enough points. Oh, that's because I have shape-shifting skillers. To 10? I wonder how high that would go. If it would even be... I know it's not... It doesn't go super high, super fast, the scaling on the... Especially I'm not going to be pumping up the... Cyclone Armor for the synergy, so... Boy, I'd have to do that all the time. Crazy. Just crazy. I'd have to look up the scaling, but it's something crazy. Slap into base. Stone skin extra fast. Yeah, it's fast, huh? See you another time. All right, peace out, Psycho. Saffron says I think it's always 10 seconds. Oh, is it just 10 seconds forever, and then you get more time from the synergy? Is what you're saying? Okay, I guess I was unsure of that, or I didn't know that. Obviously, not an avid hurricaner. Wow, so the most you can get is one minute on the thing, then I guess, because 20 hard points. Ooh. Or no, 50 seconds is the max you can get on Hurricane. That's terrible. Thinking stone skin immune to fire. Get out of town. Get out of this town. Don't forget, fellas, hit that like button. I'm not asking. You have to do it. Not asking. I mean, you don't have to, but you really should. Ooh, finally, my 220 Javas. One of these times is going to be. One of these times. This is, Emund. This is just players 3. In general, Cyberchild, most times people recommend two-handed weapons. For specifically Fury Druid. But I've tested out all this stuff here on this page. Like, kind of like budget stuff, Reaper's Toll, Rib Cracker. I don't have the best of 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 everything. This is just like what I literally have on offline single player. And this grief with a Phoenix Shield. Grief with wait. This 359, you know, you have all this enhanced damage on your shield. This seems to be working the best in my playing here, so. But yeah, I don't have the, like, kind of like semi-rare stuff in ethereal versions and things like that. The best thing I personally tried was that ethereal Breath of the Dying Archon staff. Find a Cham and make a metamorphosis. I would like to. Really, it's not even the Cham. I need the base. I need a good base. I don't want to make metamorphosis just in like a skill-less druid pelt, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Can you get, you know what I'm thinking? I sometimes bases are like this, so I don't know if anybody knows this. Can you find druid pelts that have fury on them? I don't know that I've ever seen that before, but also I don't know that I would really look for it, so I wouldn't remember. Because there's sometimes, like for barbarian helms, there's only certain skills you can get on it, right? You can get fury? Alright, I gotta start looking for that. Fury, or I could, I don't know. Just, even if it had skills for a different druid build, like Maul or something, I don't know. It's hard to justify making a super expensive, it's not super expensive, but for single player, using a Chamroon is expensive in like a super suboptimal base or whatever, so. Sounds like it definitely can. Yeah, I'll have to start looking for that. Because I've been grabbing druid pelts to find a flickering flame base, and I still haven't found a great one, to be honest. Like, it's bad luck, I guess, but... Let's walk around like this. He looks weird walking. So used to the run. Ah, wrong weapon. Hurricane Cyclone armor. I mean, that would even be better. But I don't know. I probably wouldn't make Metamorphosis in that. I mean, if I found that, I would probably... If it was 3 Hurricane, 3 Cyclone Armor, 3 NATO. Ooh, yeah, there you go. Stone Skin again. HOW. What does HOW stand for? Why is that slipping my mind? Small HOW. Oh, there you go. I figured it out. Heart of the Wolverine. Yeah. That would be what we look for. Yeah, Heart of the Wild is what kept popping in my head. I'm like, that's not a thing. That's like a movie from the 90s. Like, what are we talking about? What's going on here? Almost had it. Yeah, exactly. Almost. 3 to Shockwave, 3 to Spirit Barb, something +2 Twister. Yeah, imagine if Shockwave was Shockwave build was a thing. That's one that I wish that it was a bug, but I wish they left it in. When Shockwave was doing like double damage for some reason. Like, I forget what the glitch was. It was doing something like double damage, but then it was actually, it wasn't great, but it was like usable. With like super crazy expensive gear for 1 PTR, it was like doing okay. That's a pretty sick delirium, right? With the Grizzly, you can save if you want it just for round for a weak meat shield. 5 NATO. 5 Shockwave, just in case Shockwave's good again, I kept it. 5 Fissure, which I would never use. I probably just need to throw some of that out. That's the best one I found for a Flickering Flame with Volcano. Am I liking Wolfie Frenetic? What's going on? I like it. I like it. It's cool. Phil's a secret enjoyer. What do you mean secret enjoyer? Or was that something you were joking about the other day about WoW or something? Never played WoW before. 15 bucks a month. I was like, heck no. Get this out of here. No good. Oh, Heart of the Wild is from WoW? Interesting. Did not know that. Hunger Werebear build? Don't know that I've heard of that one. Yeah, why play WoW when you can play D2? Exactly. Tarak knows what's up. 0800, what's going on? Vicosis. Gotta feed a bunch of ungrateful little drunk children. Drunk acting kids, I got you. Alright, peace out. Frenetic said got a jaw yesterday from Chaos. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Got a 3 energy shield Archon staff. Do I roll sockets for a CTA on energy shield? So if it's white, you have a white Archon staff with 3 energy shield. Yeah, I mean, I guess you would... Well, what would everyone recommend for that? If you found a white Archon staff with 3 to energy shield, cube recipe and just cross your fingers for 5 sockets? Or you could, if you got 4 sockets, you could put a memory in it, and then it's like a pretty powerful pre-buff, like, if you're into that kind of thing. Personally, I never have pre-buff gear. I can't stand that. But, I guess Call to Arms would be the optimal, I guess? Maybe? Yeah, I mean, I guess go for it. If you Lars it, it'll get 6, and then you would... I don't know. I don't know that you'd put Obsession in that. Yeah, I guess cube and cross your fingers is what I would say, too. Found on YouTube, new to the game. Glad, well, thanks for watching the vids, and welcome in there, 800. No Enigma on this build? I do, actually, but I pretty much have it on there for the Magic Find Walk Run and the bunch of strength. I teleport into the Chaos Sanctuary, but you can't teleport in wolf form, so I'd have to keep dropping out of wolf form, hop back into wolf form, drop out of wolf form again, so, you know, it's not feasible, really, in my opinion. Nothing I want to do. That's for sure. Where they go? Someone said, to be fair, WoW has been 15 bucks a month for like 20 years now. Well, yeah, that tells you how overpriced it was back then. It's still overpriced. 15 bucks a month, every month, forever. Man, do the math there. I know we did it before, but like, if you had gotten WoW right when it came out, paid 15 bucks a month this whole time, you've paid like $4,000 to play WoW or something. Just for like the base playing the game. Okay. I don't know the actual number, but it's something ridiculous like that. Meanwhile, here's Phil. Finding some Marowaks, alright. Couple got the strength decks aren't great, but good old Marowaks. Little find. Been a little slow today, but you know. Yeah. Yeah, you can do that. Someone said you can cast like Hurricane and some other things. Yeah, I can cast my bear and stuff from wolf form. I don't remember if it was always like that or if they changed that in D2R, but they added into where you can cast Druid skills while in werewolf form. Or like most of them, so. 253 on the magic fine. Saffron says, I guarantee the people that didn't play WoW haven't saved that money. Oh, I did. I did for sure. Get that into the market. Stock market explosion! Rich, rich, rich. Does the sorceress werebear have the same limitations? Yeah, when you're in werewolf or werebear form, you just can't teleport around. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Let's see. Joden started playing D4 a few months ago. Started suggesting my D2R videos. Liked the content so much, started playing D2. What? That's a legendary statement right there. Thanks for watching. Glad you liked the videos. My God. My videos got you into playing D2, huh? That's awesome. Hopefully you love the game there. Oh, you did say and you love it. You actually had that in there. Overwhelming but enjoyable. Awesome, dude. That's a S tier. Oh, mercenary. No. S tier comment. Glad you like the videos. What's going on around here? I need to get that mercenary back. That's what I need to do. Poor guy. Gulzar, my main man. Oh. Alshizir. I mean. Alshizir. Psychonaut spent his WoW money on eliminating weeds from your lawn. Is that what you're saying? I think. Spent the money on weeds. Getting rid of weeds. Let's see, where are we at around here? I can't believe my mercenary died so fast. Just so fast. Unfortunate. I'm definitely not going to 99 on this build, no. Hard pass. I will not, I probably won't try to get to 99 like ever again, unless by accident or something. Yeah, Trash, you are accurate there. Never again. Not exactly my favorite thing. Oopsie. Run, 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 run. I did see the phase blade, but it non-superior. I don't really need to worry about it. Fireball Sork 99 grind. Yes. Nope. 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 That's gonna be a no from me, dog. Rune Scepter. Let's go. Redeemer. Oh, Zakrim's hand. Got it messed up. That's the thing with a lot of those like uniques or whatever. If you actually found those at the level requirement that like you could use them, they would actually be like nasty. Like that item, you'd be like at the beginning of Nightmare. It'd be crazy. The problem is you always find that stuff much later. Speaking of leveling, though, I mean, I did get almost half a level. Well, not half a level. Actually, I got like a quarter level today, I guess. Not really paying attention, rocking the melee. Which one do I like better, Fireball or Enchant? Ah, boy. I don't know. I played Fireball in a while, so... And I did just do the Enchant not that long ago. Fire Lizard. Legendary. Martial arts skills with trap skills on it. Good work. Good job. Go to 99 concentration bar braced. Boy. These are all great ideas, but I'll have to pass. Torch of Hero, there you go. No synth. Good old Torch of Hero. Yeah, Trash is getting past like 94, 95, pretty much useless. Pretty much. You get a couple extra skill points, big whoop, you know. The effort reward kind of pendulum there is swinging way towards the side of not being worth it. The amount of time and effort you got to put into leveling past that. That's what it was like. I was like 97 and a half when I was like, sure, I'll go to 99. It'll just take me like a week or something. Week of streaming. Also, I had the video idea, the magic find to 99. I mean, the title rhymes, and like statistically, there's like social experiments been done. When things rhyme, people like them more. So, science. Finally off Works' race. Nice. 99 Javazan. Yeah, I feel like Javazan could be kind of a quick one. Javazan's super powerful. Oh. I mean, I don't know how the max damage. I think it could go 9 with a single roll, right? But hit recovery, 7 max, 73 attack rating. I think those couple of those could be a little bit higher. That's not a bad Grand Charm, right? What do you guys think of that one? What do you guys think of that one? Saffron said he was thinking about doing a Barb to 99 after his Sorceress. Barb to 99, huh? That'd be a toughie. Be a toughie. Sega Necro, Demon Machine, Enchant Sork. Yeah, that's kind of what they were talking about. What did I start? I did that last ladder as my like starter, right? Started Sork and then managed to get a Demon Machine like on the first or second day and went with that. Harzades. What's going on? Twitch Prime sub. Thank you so much. You Slayer. Nothing I love more than Jeff Bezos' money. Uh-oh. What? Mercenary got ripped. What? Unbelievable. This guy. Every once in a while. Since there's not hardly much damage on this, it's mainly to help me out. Maybe I knew I needed to put the shaft stop and stuff over there for the damage reduction. Psych! Nobody wants to do that. Stone Skin, Fire Enchant, or Fire Immune again. Bro. Yeah, everyone's saying they like flexing their 99. Lumrune, another one we can pass on. If it was a Lem, I'd be excited, but Lum, no. Dirty Bird saying Fury Druid for the win. Better believe it. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's not as fast as Nova or anything like that, but it's kind of neat. Neat to play. There's my guy. There's my guy. $17 mana. Don't think I'd ever use mana charms on offline. Especially offline. Stop walking, you bum. Where are you going? Where are you running? No good. Jump over here. Hammered in with Act 3 Merc. Yeah, no, hammers, I feel like you kind of gotta have... I feel like you gotta have an insight on it, on a hammered, and I guess you swap over to Redemption and get your stuff back, but like, I don't know. I feel like I would run out of mana still. No sense that he tempting on the Enchantress, loves the Kokubo. Kokubo. It's not too bad. I'm a Demon Machine preferer, but you know, it's what it is. What was I gonna do here? Nothing, I guess. Okay. Or 30, huh? Oh, that's what I was gonna do. Give a special thanks to the sponsor of the streams for the foreseeable future. Got a reoccurring sponsor on the channel for the streams, PC Bros. You see the icon down in the corner. If you are in the market for a pre-built PC, check the link in the description or exclamation sponsor. It'll give you a link. Go through that link to their page. Check out what they got. Use code SweetPhil, no space, capital S, capital P, for a discount. And full transparency, I do get a small commission if anyone does purchase the computer through them. So check out PC Bros with that link. Phil sold out. And by sold out, you mean I do this full time and I want to keep doing this full time? Yes. Phil doesn't want to go back to the welding factory? You're right. I guess. PC Bros. Yeah, just some fellas. I watched their YouTube videos actually when I was building my PC to kind of learn how to do it and see what I should pair up together and stuff like that. They started a business, started their own business for pre-building PCs, and they sell other stuff over on their website and stuff. So just a couple of bros starting up a small business. I can appreciate it. Yeah, PC Bros. Yep. So they on YouTube. They're the Toasty Bros, but I think they wanted a different company name. You know what I mean? Makes sense, right? Yeah, that's a pretty good selling point to a lot of people, though. Yeah, what am I doing here? Their YouTube channel, the Toasty Bros. So. Yeah, their PC is pixelated. Yeah, that's like their that's their icon thing or whatever. Just an FYI, in real life their PCs don't look pixelated. That's just their icon, so. Rob said he likes their videos too. Yeah, totally. Future Phil needs a rig that doesn't crash. Well, as long as I reset my computer, I think. Yeah, I don't know. It's got to be Windows. It's got to be my Windows install has some issue with it or something. I don't know. Yeah, I kind of wish I could not have to pay somebody like $800 to look at my computer to figure out what's wrong with it. I did think about asking him to for a second. I was like, hey, you like remote into my computer and fix it for me? Good old Yari. There's one I could upgrade that to a, I guess it's not very fast, is it? Crushing blow. Has it ever crashed on the Druid? No, it hasn't crashed on the Druid, but I don't know. I don't know if it crashed on other characters. Let me think about it. Because it doesn't crash a lot. As long as I reset my computer before I go live, it doesn't crash, ever. Like, if I reset my computer just before I go live, I could stream 12 hours and it won't crash. So, I think it's something with... I don't know. I wonder if it's... I don't know. Sometimes I wonder too if there's some unexpected or like unknown interaction between like my video editing software, DaVinci Resolve, and like OBS or something. Because I don't know how many people like use OBS and stream with like Streamlabs or use Streamlabs OBS and edit videos with DaVinci Resolve like on the same computer. I don't know. You know, how could you possibly know, right? I don't know. Ray said he spends half his time each day remoting into people's computers. There you go. Couple martial arts skills, of course. Saffron says, I'm telling you, it's the game. It has something to do with the screen capturing and specific spell effects. Yeah, I mean, could be partially to do with it. I don't know, it could be. I've had crashes in D4 as well, so, but those are the only games I play. It never crashes when I play GeoGuessr, so. But I've had crashes in D2 and in D4 before, so, like, significantly. I don't know. But yeah, for whatever reason, like I said, as long as I reset my computer before I go live, it's perfectly fine for hours and hours and hours. D, what's up? Yeah, of course, D2 best game of all time. Duh, for sure.
Good to see you.
Brad says Phil needs extra money to support his bowling habit. True story. I do have bowling tonight, a couple hours, so this is a true story. Yeah, it is generally. Well, to be honest, Saffron, sometimes it's just completely random. It just seems completely random sometimes. I know. I also have had problems when, like, yeah, when that, like, if I don't reset my computer and the stuff rains down out at Eldritch or Shank, I mean, but. $800 series tonight. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. I did bowl a 294 yesterday. I was impressed by that. Unfortunately, I bowled a 135 the second game, so. I need to work on consistency, obviously. First game was almost completely clean, and then I had like several opens, a bunch of bad splits because I was just hitting bad, and I don't know. Did I say 294? I said 194, right? No, I meant to say 194, not 294. Oopsie. 194 yesterday I got. Oh, Grimal, gotta check it. Do it. Ah. I just realized I didn't have the items showing when I was running through here, so. A bowling ball with a Diablo head in it. I mean, you could, I bet you nowadays there's probably websites where you can have bowling balls filled with anything in it. You just pour the resin in it. There's this one guy, his channel is 220 average bowler. And he does that kind of stuff all the time. He made his own bowling ball and he put the core in some goofy way. And if you threw the ball left-handed, the ball would curve twice. It was pretty wild. Just however he put he didn't do it on purpose to make it curve twice, but he just put it in weird for whatever reason. And it just happened to curve twice. It was real weird. Saffron, which do you use regular OBS or Streamlabs OBS? Just out of curiosity. I assume you use one of those two. Yeah, 294. You were impressed. Yeah, no, I don't. I'm not that good. I did bowl. I'm bowling like better, but like I'm also kind of inconsistent. I guess I'm consistently doing better, but some of the games are rough. Like I said, I bowled at 135 right after I bowled a 194. So. And then a couple weeks ago, I bowled a 225, which is pretty impressive. Probably, I think maybe my best game ever was right around there, maybe 228, something like that. But usually my average is only like 170 maybe. Gotcha, Saffron, gotcha. Aaron's a 190. 190 is pretty good. Pretty dang good. Printer bowling. Get a little printer put inside of a ball. There you go. Pick of Phil's head inside a bowling ball. You could do it. You just put it inside a mold and you pour in the clear resin and wait a couple days or whatever, and bang, you got a bowling ball. Bing bang boom, bowling ball. Ribeye, what's going on? Saffron says might be NVIDIA drivers. I don't know, maybe. I have no idea. Whatever it is, it messes with my life. I'll tell you that much. I did used to have... Yeah, whatever, we'll be fine. Ooh, Ogriax. I did used to have way more problems. There was one point where I got, there's two different, there's gaming drivers and there's content creator drivers. They're all different stuff. Thunderstorm, so lightning, enchant is fire skill, and one's cold. NFCR, thunderstorm, enchant. Not really stuff that works together. I did see that the spirit guy died. Unfortunate. Brad said he averages 235, but that's the Canadian one, huh? Canadian bowling. Nice. Am I a hockey fan? A little bit. I say I don't really watch hockey a ton anymore. I do have this Red Wing shirt on, but I don't have cable television, so ever since I canceled cable television, I kind of, you know, I can't watch it, so I don't. You know what I mean? So... I used to watch it all the time when I was a kid. Also, you're busier now as an adult, so... Yeah, Saffron, you might be right with just something with the shaders and stuff. Oh, what I was saying, I think I got distracted. There's a content creator 4070 Ti driver, and there's a gaming one. When I had the content creator one, which I'm like editing and streaming and stuff, I thought that'd be the one to use. When I downloaded that one, crash all the time. Crash. I uninstalled that driver and then installed the gaming one, and then it worked better. But now I have to reset the computer and stuff. I almost think that maybe I should fully uninstall the driver and maybe install the content creator one again. I'm not really sure, because that was like right after I got the card. That was right, and I was like, oh my god, I bought this 4070 and it won't work. Like, what is going on? So it was super, and I bought this card like on release day. So I think that's the way I remember it anyways. Whoa, what was that? He like was sliding like Animorphs style out of being the thing. So Brad said he should buy a PC from PC Bros. Yeah, dude, check them out. I mean, pre-built PCs, like you can pick and choose what you get in your computers and stuff. Like if you buy a hypothetical situation, you go to a big box store and you buy a PC with a 4080 Ti in it, or a 4080 in it. A 4080 is a 4080, right? Supporting a small business and all that good stuff. Yeah. Love it. Trash says, Red Wings shirts are very reasonably priced these days. Yeah, I don't even know where this came from, to be honest. I think I probably got it for Christmas or something from somebody. I don't know. Because everybody knows in my life, like, knows that I'm into sports and stuff. Like, I used to play roller hockey and football, basketball, baseball player all through, like, middle school, high school and stuff. So, well, I played roller hockey just up until before high school, like 8th grade. And then high school sports get too intense to play 4 sports all at once. Like 3 sports is a lot already, but Son of War said he wants to drop 3K on a computer, but he also wants a lot of things. Yeah, computers can be pricey. They can be pricey. I don't know what a pre-built PC with a 80 in it would go for nowadays, but yeah, the PC Bros, really, they got computers. They're like cheapest, budgetest, the most budget PC. I was looking at them. They got computers for like $225 and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure that they're like built with like used parts and stuff, but yeah, so they got an extremely wide range of options. So get a little discount with the code SweetPhil, and it's a little but yeah, inspired you to go to 99, huh? 98.3%. Best of luck. It's a little bit of a grind. You got to be careful, but I'm sure you realize that. Also 13 left on the grill. Nice, nice. Yeah, that close, you might as well, right? With Terror Zones, you get there in a couple of days. I do have an antenna. Axel Zero, I think. I have an antenna, and for streaming services offering live stuff, yeah, live stuff through streaming services is like $80 a month. Like if you get Hulu TV or YouTube TV or something, they're like 70, 80, $90 a month or something like that. There's no way. That's just cable television at that point, right? I don't know what's going on with local sports too, because in Detroit they got bought out, like the rights got bought by this Bally Sports network, and then Bally Sports was getting sold. Apparently this Bally Sports network got bought by Amazon. So fingers were crossed that if you have Amazon Prime, you would just get this stuff all for free. But in the future here, but that's like rumor I had heard. I can't remember if I looked it up yet or not, but oh, the hockey games, yeah. I guess hockey games are already on like Hulu, aren't they? I think I can already watch hockey games on Hulu, but I don't know about the Red Wings specifically. I know I see hockey games on there, but for some reason I think that Hulu only streams like out-of-market games. So you probably have to pay for the Hulu TV to get in-market games. I'm not sure exactly. I'm not an expert on the topic, but let's see. Frightening Truth of 14,600K, 4070 Super, right around $1,500. That's not too bad at all, I suppose. Death Mask gets me every time. It's not, is it? Yeah, Blackhorn's face, see? Gets me every time. It even got me while it was getting me. 4070 Super. I heard that's pretty much like the best value graphics card nowadays. I just watched a video the other day for some reason about it. So, but yeah, considering when I bought this 4070 Ti, it was like the best value one at the time, from what I heard people say or whatever. You know, like I really know a whole like perfectly about it, but what did I pay? $800 for my 4070 Ti? Expensive, but I like needed it. So look at the time here, creeping up on 5 o'clock, 3.5 hour stream here. So we're gonna go ahead and hop off, call it a day. Just one last time, if you're interested in looking for a pre-built PC, check out PC Bros. Use code SweetPhil for a little tiny bit of a discount, and full transparency, I do get a small commission from that. So it is a way to support the channel as well. So that being said, hey, peace out, fellas. One thing, just really don't forget this, guys. I just want to make sure you guys know, you have to keep slaying. Screenshot that. Someone in Discord screenshot that face, post it up in there. I know how you guys do. Peace out, fellas.